Philippians 1 verse 21 says something really cool. It goes like this: "For to me to live is Christ, and to die is gain." What that means is that for people who believe in Jesus, living means getting to know and follow him, and dying means something even better, going to be with him forever. Imagine how awesome it would be to hang out with Jesus, feeling super happy and not having any worries from this world. Wouldn't that be amazing? And hey, when we talk about dying being gain, it's like saying it's a really good thing. Because when we trust in Jesus, we don't have to worry about all the hard stuff in life anymore. Instead, we get to be with God in heaven, where there's no more pain or sadness. How awesome is that? In heaven, everything will be perfect. No more crying, no more feeling hurt. Just happiness and love all around. And guess what? We'll also get to see our loved ones who believed in Jesus again. How cool is that? We'll be together, sharing all the amazing things God has for us. And you know what's the best part? Hearing Jesus say, "Well done, my good and faithful friend." Imagine how awesome it would be to hear that from him. So, being a believer means having all these incredible things to look forward to. Cool, right? Picture this. One day, we'll stand before Jesus, surrounded by lots of people cheering us on, like a big crowd at a sports game. And guess what? We'll get rewards for all the good stuff we did because of our faith. Can you imagine feeling like everything you did mattered? Like you made a real difference? And in God's presence, we'll feel like we've found our true purpose, like everything finally clicks into place. And get this. In heaven, we'll be singing and praising God with angels and other awesome people who believed in him. 2. It's going to be like the best concert ever. But it never ends. We'll be blown away by how amazing God is, and we'll never want to leave. Plus, being with Jesus means we'll always feel loved and safe, like being wrapped up in a giant hug from our heavenly dad. We'll never have to worry about anything ever again. Doesn't that sound incredible? Oh, and here's something cool to think about. Because of Jesus, we don't have to be scared of death. See, a long time ago, someone made a mistake that brought death into the world. But Jesus fixed everything by taking the punishment for our mistakes. So now, we can focus on heavenly stuff instead of worrying about what happens here on earth. Cool, right? You know, when you walk through a graveyard and see all those tombstones, it's like a reminder of how sin has been messing things up since the time of Adam. But here's the cool part. Just as one person's mistake brought all this trouble, one awesome Redeemer fixed everything for those who believe in him. Think about this verse from Colossians. "For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Christ in God." Sounds deep, right? But what it really means is that when you trust in Jesus, it's like your life is safe and secure with him and God. So, you don't have to be scared of anything, not even death. Now, let's talk about being in union with Christ. It's like being on the same team as Jesus. He's the one who helps us through everything, like a captain leading the way. And get this, Jesus is like our lawyer, but for the good stuff. He stands up for us against the accuser, who's like the bad guy trying to get us in trouble. You know how in court, there's that tough lawyer trying to prove someone's guilty? Well, Satan's like that, but worse. He tries to make us feel bad about ourselves, bringing up all our mistakes. But guess what? Jesus is on our side, fighting for us and showing how much God loves us. So, no matter what, we're safe with him. Cool. Huh? Alright, imagine this. Picture Satan as that bad guy in a courtroom, not like a real lawyer, but more like someone who's always pointing fingers and making accusations. In the Bible, he's called the accuser because that's his thing, always trying to make people feel bad about themselves. He's like the ultimate bully, always bringing up stuff you've done wrong. And guess what? Everything he says is true. Yep, he's got all the evidence, like receipts for every mistake you've ever made. He'll be like, "Hey, remember that time you did that thing you shouldn't have? Yeah, you're guilty." But here's the awesome part. You've got Jesus on your side. He's like your superhero lawyer, standing up for you when Satan tries to bring you down. So, even though Satan's accusing you of stuff, Jesus is there saying, "Hey, I've got this. My friend here is forgiven because of me." So, no matter what Satan throws at you, Jesus has your back. He's your advocate, which means he's always fighting for you with God. How cool is that? With Jesus on your side, you're always safe and loved, no matter what. Awesome, right? Hey, listen up. No matter how convincing Satan's arguments may seem, no matter how much he tries to pile up evidence against you, guess what? You've got a hero in your corner. Jesus. He's like your super awesome lawyer who knows all the right words and fights for you, even when things look tough. Now, here's the thing. Jesus knows you messed up, and he's not hiding that fact. But here's where it gets really amazing. He already took the punishment for all the wrong stuff you've done. Yep, he paid the price for your mistakes so that you can be forgiven. So, forget about trying to earn your way into heaven with a checklist of good deeds. Salvation, being saved, comes only through Jesus. And if you're a believer, it's like your life is tucked safely away with him and God, like in a secret hiding spot. One day, when it's time to say goodbye to this old body and hello to something way better, it's not the end. No, because Jesus promised that if you believe in him, you'll never really die. Isn't that incredible? So, no matter what, you're safe with Jesus now and forever. Cool. Huh? Okay, let's break it down. When Jesus says believers won't die, he doesn't mean we won't have physical deaths like Lazarus or other followers. He's talking about something bigger, our spirits living forever with him. It's like stepping from one room to another, crossing a line into a new and better life. See, our bodies might feel like the real us, but they're just temporary. They get old and worn out, showing signs that they won't last forever. But our spirits, they're the real deal. And when our bodies stop working, we're not gone. Nope, we're with Jesus, safe and sound. Death might sound scary, but not for believers. When we die, Jesus welcomes us with open arms. He's so proud of us that he tells everyone in heaven about us. Like saying, look, this one's mine. It's like a big, heartwarming moment that's hard to put into words. Just imagine how amazing it'll feel when Jesus, our hero, stands up for us in front of everyone. It's like being part of his special team, and nothing can ever take that away. So, don't worry about death. Jesus has got us covered. Cool.